Student Representative Council at the University of Witwatersrand has vowed to continue leading a protest at the institution today. Students blocked roads in Johannesburg yesterday. Among the issues that they're protesting about is that of students facing financial exclusion due to historical debt. Now, they say that they'll keep at it until the university at least addresses their concerns. Newsroom Afrika's Zikhona Tshona is just outside the university's main campus and joins us now live. Zikhona, we're already seeing police presence there, a sign perhaps that they may be a bit more prepared today than they were yesterday.
Certainly, Ayanda, yesterday the violent scene that we saw playing out outside various campuses of Wits University, with students moving from campus to campus to make sure that the university does hear their concerns. One of the concerns they are raising, apart from the financial exclusion of those who do have historical debt, is a matter of readiness for online learning. They're saying that many learners are not necessarily familiar with online learning, and they would want the university to train them so that they can use facilities such as Zoom or Skype, for example, so that they're adequately prepared for the year ahead. The other issue they are raising is the matter of accommodation of students who can't study at home or need to be closer to the university so that they can indeed study. So behind us is Empire Road. This is where we saw violent scenes playing out yesterday. Students blocked this particular road in particular, and police were then forced to use rubber bullets to disperse the crowds. We have been told by the students that they are planning other gatherings this morning. We know that they will first begin by meeting inside the university in the Matrix building, and thereafter they will discuss their plan ahead. What is very interesting about today's the protest taking place at Wits University is that a neighboring TVET college has joined Wits University in their protest. Johannesburg Central College saying that usually when they protest to raise their concerns, no one listens to them. So they think in joining an institution such as Wits University, maybe then the powers they be will hear their cries, because they're also saying they are facing financial exclusions at their TVET college. They also have issues with accommodation where they are studying. So it's not only Wits University students that are participating in this protest, but it's also a neighboring institution called Johannesburg Central College, which is situated very close to the medical campus of Wits University.
Yeah, for its part, Wits University coming out to say that they've done everything they can to try and ensure that, students are not excluded on the basis of financial difficulty.
Wits University has set aside about 20 million rand in relief funds to aid those who particularly have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and they're saying that they've done everything they can to support students financially. What they are saying is that they can't provide free education for all. That is simply not possible. They are calling on NSFAS, though, if it is possible, to give the institution more funds. But of course, we know NSFAS has its own financial woes. So students are saying that the university needs to do more, and they want the university to be transparent in all its finances. We are expecting the SRC to meet with the university today, and thereafter they will report back to everyone, and as far as students are concerned, to give them an update in particular about a way forward from today. But what they've said is that the protests will continue until all these matters are resolved. What we saw playing out yesterday was that police were following the students marching through the streets of Johannesburg, and at some point there was an altercation between campus security with the students, with students trying to force their way into the university because they were blocked from coming in. So what we saw playing out yesterday could very well happen again today, but we don't know, because students start off by meeting inside and thereafter they move to the streets of the institution. What I do remember is that when first year started school on Monday, the university was saying that they're trying their best to make sure that first years in particular who are studying on campus are not distracted with their learning, because there are very few of them, and it's the first time they are studying through a pandemic. So they're trying to keep the campus space as peaceful as possible.
Right, Zikhona Tshona, live to us there from Johannesburg, just a stone throw away from Wits University.